Hey guys, so I know I haven't done my monthly favorites in a while, but I wanted to do it this month. There has been a lot of things that I have been loving, and a lot of the stuff are from Gen Beauty that I've been using day to day, but it hasn't been really like a month. It's been like here and there, but this stuff is the stuff that I've been going back to and using on a daily, so I wanted to do this instead. So I have it all here in this little tray that I'm just gonna start grabbing randomly. I'm gonna try to keep it in the order that you put it on, but this is how it's gonna go. So you guys know that my skin is very, very dry, and now that it's getting colder, finally it's getting a little fall, you know, weather like here in Connecticut. I've been using a mixture of the First Aid Beauty. This is the Ultra Repair Cream, and I picked a small one up just to test it out, and I had put it aside over the summer, and then I pulled it back out, and I've been mixing this with this that I picked up at TJ Maxx about maybe 2 months ago in one of my hauls. And this is the Pearlescence Argan and Vitamin E Balancing Facial Oil. So these, I was using just this, but I still felt like my skin was sucking it in, and I still needed something like around here. So mixing them together, it makes it a thicker formula, but I feel like I'm at that point where I need that moisture. I know that my skin is dehydrated. I do drink a lot of coffee. I haven't been drinking that much water, but I'm pretty sure even if I drank more water, my skin would still be dry. But anyways, these two together have been so good. This is in the form of a dropper, and then this is just a white cream. So together, I've been loving this. And then for my lips, if I'm not at my beauty room, you know, at my desk, I've been using my Vaseline. So this I have all over the place. I have one here, I have one next to my bed, I have one in my bag, I have one in the car. And Vaseline, you can't go wrong. It's just, you know, I feel like a lot of the chapsticks are more just to give you a little gloss, make it look cute. It's not really like moisturizing, but I've been loving my Vaseline. And when I'm at my vanity getting ready in the morning, I've been loving this Sephora Stick Lavresse. It's a super nourishing lip balm, and as you can see, I have like almost nothing left. So if I'm not using this, I've been loving this. And this is something I always have. I'm that person that always has some kind of chapstick, some kind of lip balm, because my lips are that dry. So anywhere you look around, there'll be a small one of this or some kind of chapstick or something. But these are the ones I've been using the whole month. More than a month, but so before I start putting on my makeup, I've been loving to spray the Marabadescu all over my face. It just feels refreshing. It just, you know, after you put on a thick moisturizer, you kind of feel a little, I don't know. But after spraying this, I feel like I'm ready to get my skin started so that I can start putting foundation and stuff. So I've been loving this. I've got a bunch of, you know, setting sprays and facial sprays that I picked up at TJ Maxx, like the, I think they're also Pearlescence brand, coconut water, cucumber water. I've been loving all of those, but right before I do my makeup, I've been gravitating a lot to this. I think it's because of the scent, the cucumber scent, but I've been loving this. So for foundation, you know, I moved around my beauty room. Every time I move around the beauty room, I find things that I remember loving, and for some reason I put it away. So one of the things was this, which is the Lorac Natural Performance Foundation. It's oil free, and I think I had stopped using it because I broke this. It doesn't close, and this part down here came off, so I glued it. But I've been loving this on days where I don't want too much foundation, I want something light, I've been loving this. So on days where I want a little bit more, I've been using my Fenty Beauty. I know this is something that everybody's talking about, but it is that good. And days where I want full face, I have maybe more makeup than just a basic kind of day, I've been loving this. This is in the color 280. It's I think that's just it, 280. And this is my perfect shade. So love this. But on days where I'm doing just like a basic look, I don't want too much, you know, I've been loving this. And I'm almost out, and this was pretty full because the pump was broken, so I wasn't really using it. But I pulled it back out and I just opened it up and I'm loving it. So with these, I've been using, and I used it today, so it is a little dirty. This is the Pure Sponge. I got this at Gen Beauty. It was one of the gifts I think they gave us, because I don't remember purchasing it. I think this was a gift, and it's really good. I love this slanted part because it makes it so easy to go like under the eye, and then this side here just to, like, you know, pounce everything and smooth everything out. I've been loving it. It isn't as soft as the Beauty Blender, but I think it's such a great sponge. So I've been going back and forth with brushes and the sponge. Sometimes I'll use the brush and then I'll just finish it off with the sponge, but I've been gravitating to this one a lot. It is already breaking, but I've been loving it. Now, I showed you guys a few weeks ago that I had picked up a bunch of stuff from Black Radiance, and these two happen to be one of the things that I picked up. This is the True Complexion Contour Palette. This is the cream, this is the powder. So, no, this is the powder, this is the cream. I've been loving this because, as you can see, I've beat the crap out of it, and I've been loving it because, again, since my skin is dry, I've been loving to use cream contour, you know, warm up the face, and then go in with the powder and set it. So I don't think you need both, but I've been loving these two. I've been using these non-stop, and you know, they do look dark, because they do look dark, but they blend out so beautifully, and it just gives you like that healthy kind of contoured look. Like, it isn't like gray, it isn't like, you know, it doesn't have like that harshness to it. I mean, you can get to that level. I've gotten to it where I've had to, you know, try to fix it, but it's so good. And I got these in light to medium. There's a dark one, but this one is the light to medium, and this cream one says it's new. I don't know, but I have been loving it. Even this highlighter here is so pretty. It's just like I don't know if you'll be able to see. I think the lights are too bright, but it's such a beautiful highlight. The cream one is, you know, like that yellowy, it's just beautiful. So to set my face, I've been using my Coty Airspun powder in, I think it's the full coverage. So I put it in here because so this I got at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, and I just sprayed the lid gold. I think it looks really pretty sitting on my vanity, but it's easier for me to just take the blender, you know, go in and bake, do whatever I have to do. You know, I can get a brush in there, tap it off, and set my face. So that's what I have in here. It's the Coty Airspun, and I love this. This is so, you know, I have like the Kat Von D setting powder. I have the Laura Mercier powder, but this, it's drugstore, and it's so good. So this is the full coverage. There is, I think, the regular translucent, but it's so worth it. And I think it's under 10 bucks. I think it's even under $5. So that's what I have in here, and I am gonna have to get another one because I've been going through this like water. So days where I'm doing like just a light face, I'm not gonna be baking, I'm not gonna be doing as much. I've been loving the LA Girl Pro Face. What color is this? In buff. So that's what it looks like, and it's just a really soft, beautiful powder to set your whole face. It isn't like, you're not gonna get like that glow, you're not gonna get, it's just a basic powder, but it's so good. So when I'm doing like light foundation, light makeup, something like basic, this is what I've been using, and I love it. And this, they started selling at my CVS last month, so I'm excited because I'm constantly looking at all the new things that they're coming out with. And then with that, I picked up the LA Girl strobe light in 100 watt, which is what I've been using for highlighter. So that's it there. I don't know if you can see it. It's really pretty. Once you set it and spray it, it just looks gorgeous. And it's drugstore. So when I'm not using that, or I want something a little more, so when you spray it, it's like out there. So I have been loving this here. That's it there again. Beautiful on the eyes as your highlighter. Gorgeous. So for blush, I've been loving also the Toasted Almond. Same thing, Black Radiance. It's like this almond color blush. It's like, it's got like a undertone of like a brownish red kind of brick color. That's it there. And it's beautiful because it's not like, your summer bright pinks or orange. It's like a nice winter fall color. So loving that. And it was so inexpensive, drugstore again. So I feel like I skipped around a few things. Now I picked this up. This is the all over blur stick, the Super CC by Physicians Formula, and it looks like this. It's got like blues and reds, and you know, it's for color correcting, but it blurs. I haven't been using this to color correct. I've been using this right around here to blur out like my pores and stuff before I do foundation. And I've been loving how this makes my foundation look. I picked this up, I don't remember where. It wasn't at like the drugstore. It was like at one of those discount places. Probably the Dollar Tree. But I picked it up just to see, you know, on a whim. And I've been loving it. Right here where my pores are, I put it on, buff it out, and then I put my foundation, and it looks beautiful. You don't see like the pores and stuff. Not sure what it's really meant for. It just says color correction and care all over blur stick. So it is probably to blur out like discoloration and stuff, but that's not what I'm using it for. But I've been loving this as kind of like my primer, because it does blur and it does give you like a nice flat looking canvas to start your foundation. So I've been loving this. And then concealer, on days where I don't want too much, I've been using the Master Conceal. Now I know this is like a thicker kind of full coverage, but a little bit of it under the eyes goes a long way when you're doing just like a simple kind of running out the door look. And then on days when I want like that fuller coverage, again, Tarte Shade Tape. Everybody loves this. Mine is in light neutral. I've been loving it under the eyes. It's what I have on today. And I don't need to, like, you know, sometimes I'll put like that salmon color under the eye to blur out like the darkness and stuff. With this, I don't think I have to do anything. With this one, sometimes I can still see like the darkness. But again, I'm doing like a light makeup. Nothing that I want, you know, nothing that needs to be like full coverage or whatever. So on full days, Tarte, basic kind of simple days, the Maybelline Master Conceal. Love it. So in my, I think it was in my Ipsy bag, I got this Pixie by Petra Endless Silky eye pencil in Black Noir, and this is such a good black waterline, crease line, everything. It's so creamy, it glides on, you don't have to like pull on it and like constantly go over it, just slides beautifully. I love this pencil. I've been using it non-stop, but because it is so creamy and so it glides on, I feel like I'm constantly sharpening it because it just like, and the point is gone. So I love it because it glides on, it looks nice, it doesn't transfer, it doesn't, you know, smear or anything. But I hate the fact that I'm constantly sharpening it and I'm gonna go through it like that. So days where I don't want to use this because I know I'm gonna have to resharpen, or like even now it has to be sharpened, I've been going in with the Kiko Milano. This is the Everlasting Kajal black pencil. It's the same, it's so soft, it glides on, doesn't transfer, it's beautiful. It isn't waterproof, but it feels like it is because it's a little hard to get off. But this one isn't as, this one I don't have to sharpen as much. The point stays on even though it's gliding on beautifully. This one I feel like one glide and I have to sharpen again. But I've been loving both of these. So I am going to pick up another Petra black liner. But if you don't want to spend, I don't know how much this one is, the Kiko Milano is just as good. It's the Everlasting Kajal black pencil. So love, love, love. Then for wing liner and my brows, because I do use this to do my brows. It's what I have on now on my brows and as my liner. This is the Beauty Creations eyeliner gel in black. This is so good as a liner. I love it because it's black for my brows, because I kind of feel like some days if I use something else like a pencil or something, my brows don't look as dark, and I need them to be like the same as the hair. Like if my hair is dark and my brows are a little brown, I feel like it looks weird on me. And it is because I have bigger features. Like I have big eyes, I have a bigger face, a big face. So with like stronger, not stronger, like bolder looks, I feel like the brows get lost when I'm using like a brown black instead of like this black. So I've been loving this, and it came with this little slanted, you know, eyeliner brush, and this is really good. Sometimes these liners are like garbage, I throw them out, but this one's been really good. It gives you a nice line. You can use it to flicker up to give you that, you know, illusion of brows. So I've been loving this, and I've been loving this, I think in my last monthly, I think I talked about this. Love, love, love it. And this I picked up, I think, at Burlington Coat Factory for like $1.99. So it's that good and it's that cheap. So my only fear is that when I go back looking for it, I'm not gonna find it. But that's that. So for my base, before I start my shadow, I've been loving this eyeshadow base by Essence. It's the I Love Stage. It's like a perfect skin tone color. It blurs out any redness. It makes my eyeshadow just stay on and pop in whatever look I'm doing. Love it. It's under $5. I got it at Ulta. There is another one. I haven't tried the other one, but this one I've been loving. So for liner, lip liner, loving the MAC Whirl lip liner. I think this color, it's just like a, I have nowhere to go. It's just like a nude brown kind of color, but I think it goes with everything. It goes with your nudes, it goes with reds, it goes with like burgundies and browns and any color like that. I think this works. So I got this at Gen Beauty at the MAC counter. I know MAC is in Ulta now, so I think I am gonna go back for other colors, but this one here is so good, and it's what I have on now, and I am wearing like a nude, but I think it, you know, because I don't have a lip line, it works. Like somehow it works, and I've been loving this so much. So I think that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this monthly favorites. Please tell me what you've been loving. I closed my giveaway. I am gonna put the winner right here because I wrote it and I don't know where it is, but it's gonna be right here, and I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. And again, once we hit 600, which I just need, I think maybe 12 more or so, I'm gonna do another giveaway, and I want to continue like that just to say thank you to all my subscribers for sticking around. For sticking around and just, you know, leaving me the beautiful comments. I know there's a lot of people with a lot of hate comments. I don't have that. I love you guys so much. I don't really say it because I don't know, I'm not like that, but I do love you guys for sticking with me, and as my channel grows, I want to, you know, give back. So yeah, I'm gonna put here the winner. Email me your address and I'll send out your package, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.